Hello everyone, welcome back to the Hounds podcast. This is Houndcast number 2. We want to start off by thanking everybody for all the support and sharing with your friends and everything. I'm your host Trey. I'm here with my two co-hosts Flynn. How are you today?
How are you? Not too bad, how are you?
Killian, how are you today?
How are we getting on?
That's good.
Sure said, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
You better, yeah?
Yeah, I am.
Good lad.
I just said I was good, like.
Good lad.
Hey, chill out, man.
You better, yeah?
Alright, so today we have a few topics to cover. Ones that we got interested in literally 5 seconds before pressing record.
Word.
But we want to start off by saying rest in peace DMX. And if you don't know who DMX is, I guarantee you know who DMX is. If you know the song
Everyone knows who DMX is.
X Gon' Give It To You. One of the most... What's so funny about that?
It's just such a hype song.
Yeah, it is. It's one of his most popular songs, if I do believe so. What do you know about DMX, boys? I don't know much about him.
I actually don't know much about him, man. All I know is that song X Gon' Give It To You. If you listen to that in the car is shaking.
It's a good song.
Everyone's just doing that.
It's all bass in it.
Yeah. And then when you're listening to him and your whole body's just going crazy, like.
Yeah.
I feel like if you listen to it in a car, that car is going to end up in a ditch somewhere.
Yeah. Like it's not one of them head bop songs, man. Your whole body goes with that song. You're like, okay. You know what I mean?
No,
your
but
whole body just goes.
What other song did he have? There was another one that he had. I can't think of it right now, but
For some reason though, man, his album was spiked.
yeah, of course. It was the
What
same.
was the album called? Like something shuffle.
It was the same thing with
Anthem or something.
with most rappers that died.
Rough Rider Anthem.
Yeah.
It was the same with most rappers that
Don't know where
died.
I got shuffle from.
What other good songs did he have, man? That were
I was told he died.
legendary
I
songs.
was told he died like a brain tumor for some reason.
What?
Yeah, but he died of an overdose.
Did he overdose?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was man. Of course, if he was taking heavy drugs like at the age of 50, what do you expect?
Word.
Man, but he'd be around with like Tupac and all, wouldn't he?
Hey, man, he had a heart attack.
Oh, he had a heart attack.
US rapper and actor DMX has died at the age of 50, 5 days after suffering a heart attack. No.
God damn.
Yeah,
If
but
only-
like, you know, like there was like something. His manager said that he was dead, and his family said he was alive. And I was like, alright, so then his family said he was alive, then he's definitely not dead.
No, but
Then his manager just came out and then just said,
please, it says he's a father of 15.
15.
Man had 15 children.
Yeah, but you think like he was like a rapper back in the prime when there was no like birth control or that, and he was just every night of the week.
What a matter, man. 15
15
kids.
kids,
Imagine
man.
that. Oh man.
He's just
Child support, man. Oh god.
I guarantee that was a competition between him and another fella.
Definitely was, man. Him one advice like, I could have more kids than you, but I have more 50.
He goes out on a night out and ends up with 15 kids.
Nah, it's probably just with the same woman.
Top one
For most of them.
I don't.
Nah, but not a whole.
I
For the
wouldn't
simple
say
fact,
that.
a girl won't be able to squeeze out 15 children. Like, no, but
How do you know that?
You're dying.
How do you know?
Like, there's no way a woman can have 15 kids.
How do you know?
and
Do
be
you
alive. Yeah, man, I have a uterus.
Shit.
Man, my great nanny had something in like the double digits. Like
So
all
did
my
every
great uncles.
great
and that.
person.
Man, you know what, man? If you can do that, power.
That's power, man.
Power to you.
Lad, like
You need a bit of Nick.
look at my house. My house can support a small football team, man.
What's wrong? Like, eight people in.
We're going out beating Woodstock. All of us going out to bet the Woodstock boys.
There's so many people in
You're
your house.
sick.
There's that. Oh, you got a big ass family.
Oh yeah. But
Holy shit.
sad to say, DMX wasn't around to get one of Elon Musk's brain implants. You hear about that? There's a monkey learned how to play Pong. Do you know the game Pong? The way the ball goes in between the two bridges. And you move the bridges up and down. Yeah, monkey was playing that game with his mind, with a brain implant. He learned how to play because of the implant.
Man, Elon Musk makes some fucked up shit. Like the way his brain works, man.
He's on different level.
He's on X game modes, man. His brain's
An
mental.
X game.
Man, like the things that he's thinking of, like space travel, like as if it was just taking an airplane to a different country.
He's too powerful.
Man, he'd literally think
He's way
of
too
going
powerful.
to a different planet, as if he's taking a trip to Spain.
I think the way his brain works, though, I'd say it's just like you want something that he'll do it.
Yeah, he's man.
Lad,
He'll
find a way-
definitely, man, watch that. He'll discover a quasar or something.
man,
Watch.
he's
What's a
definitely going.
quasar?
What? That's in the galaxy, isn't it?
What the hell's a quasar?
You know, something really hot anyway, and all that. Something really hot.
Sounds like a meal, man.
It sounds like a spice that you add into your
Man,
noodles.
it's like just past a black hole or something. I don't know.
Man, it sounds
No,
like
man, no, I
food,
know
man.
a
Like, I
quasar
have
or
a
something.
quasar right now.
I know.
Quasar?
It's something.
I've
I'll look it up. I'll look it up.
I
I'll look it
couldn't
up.
tell you
never
what
heard
it
of
was.
one of
Look
them
it
in my life.
What? I'll look it up.
But
I bet you anything this is gonna be something much.
a quasar from space.
It was. Quasar or something. It was.
Lad, it can't, man. Have you ever heard of it? You like space shit and all
Yeah,
as well, like.
no, I probably have heard of it.
There's a national newspaper from looks like. This is national news.
It's a newspaper of Amsterdam.
Man, I swear. What?
Put in like Quasar Universe or something, man.
Oh,
Oh
put
my
in
God.
quasar in space. Watch. Look, a quasar, an extremely luminous active galactic nucleus, is in which a supermassive black hole with mass ranging from 1 million to billions of times
Oh, you banged that.
of mass of the sun
I
is
got that good, man.
if surrounded by gases.
You banged that.
Yes,
You got
like,
that.
you said you banged it. Now I fucked up the last word. Something. What is that? Accretion disk.
Show me.
No, yeah, let's try to read that, man.
Show
told
us.
you.
Like, I'm
Which
sick
word?
as
Which
fuck.
word?
No, I said to you a quasar was something.
A creation.
I'll ruin my moment.
What is it?
Look,
What?
it just comes in stupid.
Oh, man, you asked me to read it. I read it.
Man, temperature is too high. I'll handle that temperature in a good day.
Was it 24 miles per hour?
Oh, 10 trillion disease. I can't handle that. Man.
Potentially, man, that's a good 10.
A tan. You're coming out crispy.
Most of them more than 2,000 known.
Do you know what nebula is, though?
I couldn't look her. What is it?
Nah, you said you don't care.
Yeah, tell me what is it?
Man, are you her? Oh, get over here, man. You're banned.
Oh, it's just a cloud of dust.
No, man, I heard
Huh?
a nebula in a
Yeah.
It's just a cloud of dust, hydrogen, helium, and other.
Yeah, but you should
Oh,
see
you
the
nice
colours in
gases.
it. Like,
What?
you should see the colours in it. It's crazy.
What's that? Look at that colour. It's fucking weird. It's like a red.
That
black
looks like an
and-
eyeball, man.
It's like red, black, and.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Actually, do
Do you know what?
It's like Trey's head.
That's pure nasound. Pure nasound.
No, that's too small, man.
It reminds you, like, would you ever think about it, right? Space could be the ticket to a different life.
But man, like people say, oh, there's nothing else out there. There is
Do you believe in
100%.
aliens?
I'm telling you now, there's an alien out there.
There, man, there's things out there. There's not
Like,
only
man.
aliens. There's definitely
Man,
other
did
people.
you ever see that? There's a video on YouTube of a press conference over in America. It was a presidential press conference, and all you can see is the men in black, like all the black suits and all, like the Secret Service and all. And next thing you know, you see this big alien head in the background. Like, it's obviously fake, but it was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Like, I believe in aliens, man. Like, how much planets in the fucking, like, in the whole universe
They have
have
a
we
way.
discovered? Like, 3. You know what I mean?
Revelation.
We've
They have
been
a way.
here, we've been to the moon, and we've been to Mars. We've been to any other planets.
We haven't been to Mars.
Yeah, but
Rovers
we have a
have.
rover.
The
on
rovers
Mars.
on Mars,
Yeah. But, like, how big is the fucking universe? Or
You know what? Some people believe that haven't even gone to the moon. But if you literally get
People say the stage that.
but if you
Yeah, I
literally
heard
get a
that one, yeah.
telescope, look up at the moon, you can see where they landed the spaceship at. a
You
certain
heard about
time
that, man.
of
If
the
you have,
night.
like, a really powerful telescope, you can see where the
Yeah,
fucking
you can
yacht
see where they
landed.
landed the ship and all.
That like, imagine that telescope though.
Yeah, you'd have to go to
that
an
costs
observatory.
something.
You'd have to go to an
That would
observatory.
cost something.
Not even. You can see. Well, you'd
What are you
have
gonna do,
to.
man? Go down to Tesco and buy one.
But, like,
That shit work.
if you buy, like, a cheap telescope, you can see, like, the craters and all on Mars. Like, all on the
Yeah,
moon.
but
and
you
all.
won't be able to. You wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to make out the.
You can
ship
see the
around.
big craters. Though.
Man, how do telescopes work? How are they
Nah,
so?
it's just like magnifying glass and windows, lad. That's all it
Oh,
really
was it
is.
like 752 magnifying glasses stuck
Did you
together?
ever look inside one, lad?
Yeah, I have,
It's just
yeah.
like a little mirror and it goes straight up to the glass. I don't know, it's pure
Mad,
weird.
man. It's just like.
I think it's just the
No,
sky
man.
like coming back in, reflecting off the fucking yacht, and then you can see
Like, aliens have to be real.
something like that.
They
Huh?
have to be real. Like, you know what I mean?
They don't have to be.
Yeah,
They
but
could be.
I just cannot get my head around how we are the only planet in the universe that is capable of having a life form on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Because
there's definitely other things out there.
Because we're in the Goldilocks zone, but there's only one planet that we found. Well, there could be more. That is in the Goldilocks zone in different solar
What's the
systems.
Goldilocks zone?
It's literally the only place that life could survive.
But what was that thing?
It's
man?
literally at the border of like all the water on the planet boiling or all the water on the planet freezing. Like, but if you're in the Goldilocks zone, it can be a liquid. Like, that's what the Goldilocks zone is. Like,
What was that thing NASA found? Like, this was like 2 years ago, but the whole like fucking alternate dimension or something. And do you remember that shit came about? It was like Earth, but in a different timeline or something, with like a whole different meaning behind time.
no, it was.
or something
They
like
said it was Earth 2. That's what they were calling it, Earth 2. But it literally, it didn't really look like Earth. Like, it doesn't look like the Earth that we'd know. But it was close enough. Like, it was in the Goldilocks zone. They said that like you'd have to get people. They'd have to get people to go up and thin out the air and all, because if you went up there on that and like breathed in pure oxygen, you'd be high as a kite for weeks. Like, you actually would though.
I thought I said a different word there. I thought I heard high as a kite. That's what I heard.
He said high as a kite or high as a kite.
High as a kite.
I
That sounded like high as a kite.
I heard high as a kite.
Right.
I don't know what it was.
Probably boring everyone here with the space talk, or else people are loving it. But any news on the web lately that you've seen that's interesting?
Only thing I've seen past 2 days, DMX.
And
That's
Prince
the only
Philip.
thing I've seen.
All I've seen is stuff about DMX, Prince Philip, and Prince Philip memes, and then memes about.
Them
the
memes
Queen.
about the Queen are
They're
everywhere.
Or the Hawker or summer ones.
They're everywhere. And
so
they'd actually twist your soul.
I seen a picture on Reddit, man. Just someone photoshopped the Queen's body into a bikini.
looking well.
What?
Huh?
Look at home, is it? Yeah, fuck. Well, it wasn't looking well.
You use the bikini top as a sling.
She pink.
Do you ever see the red and blue bags you get out of like the off license?
Yeah.
Look like that. You had water in it.
Oh my god.
That's why. My God, why did I get a picture of that?
I can see it in my brain.
Do you ever see them though? I was like, do you ever get like another pack of water balloons?
Yeah.
It's just all that.
No, actually, that you say about
It's all good.
Mars. There's a good. You used to laugh at that.
It looks all crinkly.
I hate you.
And it's so funny.
Oh, I'm
What were you saying, Trevor? What were you saying?
There's a theory I've seen about Mars, about how people are saying that we came from Mars because we used up all the resources and all on Mars, and that's why we came to this planet, and that's why we're trying to get off this planet, because we did the same thing here. Like
How
that we
long ago? This would happen millions of years ago.
billion.
I zoned out there, sorry.
You're
So
great.
I zoned out.
Say it right. Imagine dinosaurs on Earth. We're on Mars. How weird is that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, imagine humans lived in the same age as dinosaurs.
What if how the dinosaurs died was a spaceship that people came here on?
I reckon just a lot of boys just got bored one
I
day.
think I went to bed.
We're like, here, I'm coming from Mars, they're going to Earth.
What's this Ark Survival?
Yeah.
Like game you love.
It's a good game.
But you
I
don't
lost
know.
interest in that game so quick.
But what makes a whole like millions and millions of dinosaurs die out instantly? Like what?
Man, it was like
It's
Yeah.
not like a
oh
meteor.
wait, they're not like three, like
I swear it was a meteor.
Yeah, but
That's
if a
what everyone
meteor
says,
crashed
man.
into Earth,
It won't, no,
Like,
don't,
it'd
no,
have to
what,
be-
no, it won't only take half of it. It's supposed to be like a big massive one, just smash.
yeah, but if that happened, it probably smashed the Earth in half.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like, why isn't Earth broken to pieces?
Someone. I don't know.
But they say that that's why there's different countries and continents.
Yeah, because what was that big huge one, like Pangea or something? Is that what it was called?
I don't know. I don't know the names.
Oh,
of it.
I
It's
have
like-
no idea what you're talking about.
Right,
I don't know whether this is facts or
It's
lies
like
to me.
I actually don't remember.
Yeah, you're making everything
It was
up on
like
the spot.
no, right? Pangea. It was like the supercontinent. So say everywhere was connected. But then you know plate tectonics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They like kept colliding or something and caused separation, and then over millions of years it just spread out.
I thought this was a podcast, not a geography class.
Word.
Word.
Man's a smart. There's
No, but I see what you mean. But I don't know. I don't get how dinosaurs, something that big and that dangerous, die out in matters of.
It's just
What are like the
hours.
animals that
That's
are
the way it
alive
was.
today that are like
Crocodiles.
come from dinosaurs?
Some tortoises. Do you ever see snapping turtle?
Yeah,
Yeah.
them
That
things are
joke would
mad,
ruin
man.
your life if it got its hands on you.
Yeah. Like
You
a
would
small
pretty much-
one of them, take your finger off, man. Imagine what a big one would do. Like they
Eat
can
you.
get you.
Man, they take on. I've seen people say that they take on alligators and
I'd say they
crocodiles.
what you put past them.
They're
Them yolks are weird.
man. Did you ever see them? They're huge at full grown.
Yeah,
If they
they're
latched onto
massive.
your face, goodbye to
You're
your
gone.
nose. You are Michael Jackson Jr.
What are them little tiny animals that fight off lines? It's like
What are
no
you
joke.
talking
You know,
about?
remember, man, they're little tiny animals. It's like a meerkat, but it's not a meerkat. It might be a meerkat.
Fleas.
I don't know, but they fight off lines anyway.
Please.
I seen them.
I don't know.
Right, I'm not even listening to you, man. I just can't shit. Right. I seen a video of this little tiny animal, man. No, it was smaller than Jack, and it was fighting off a line by. Well, there's about 5 of them, but they fought off the
Jake's
line.
like not even looking at my knee.
Jack's
He's a shin bone.
he's the
like.
broader.
He's a shin bone.
Yeah, but I think what you seen was a bit fake, to be honest.
And it was like David Attenborough was like narrating this whole thing.
Who's David Attenborough? Your man that does all the
Yeah.
Discovery Channel.
Yeah,
It's not David Attenborough. It's David Attenborough.
Attenborough.
Nah,
You know that
he,
he's
man, he's too good
Right
though.
here, you can see the wild fox. We don't talk like that.
No,
but
he's good though. He's good.
Yeah, man, his
He's
voice
unreal
is
to watch.
Man,
soothing,
do you ever
man.
sit down and just actually watch an animal documentary?
I
Yeah.
remember last night,
Man,
man.
it's pure relaxing.
Man, it's pure like
It's
the
It's
way.
relaxing.
If you put
Puts your
headphones
mind at
on,
ease.
if you put headphones on, you listen to one of them. Listen to him talking in
Anything with David Attenborough, Morgan Freeman, and Bob Ross. Any of them with
Bob Ross,
headphones on.
I would sit down and watch paint all day.
Yeah.
Oh, lad.
It's
man.
like
Oh,
therapeutic.
Man, I used to watch Bob Ross the whole thing. Just put me to sleep. Just to put me to sleep.
No, I won't go that far now.
No, man, right, you have him with your
just
phone, right?
chill
You're
out,
laying
man.
down, no, right? You're laying down with that on your phone, lad. You're out. You're gone. Give that 20.
But
Give
you're-
that 20-minute video 15 minutes.
You're a type person
are
to like
gone.
ASMR, lad. I hate that. I
Man.
hate
Me?
ASMR,
Yeah.
lad.
I'm the type of person like ASMR.
Yeah.
ASMR freaks me out, man.
ASMR, lad.
It actually freaks me out.
When people talk to me, that's like
oh,
whispering in your ear, man.
it
It
hits
just
my
shits
body,
down.
man.
Or
It hits
when-
down your spine.
When they're cutting stuff and it's rotten, man.
It
It's
makes you
fine.
feel horrible.
If you like ASMR, get out of here right now.
No, right, man. You know, like, no, did you ever see them satisfying videos?
Yeah.
They're like ASMR, but like, just turn up the fucking sound.
They're mad
Turn off
satisfying,
sound.
but when the sound comes on, man, like all them
Man,
like
there
real
is-
quiet
there is
sounds
nothing-
freak me out.
There is
No.
nothing more satisfying than getting something like a pencil fitting into a perfect slot, the shape of the pencil, like something like that, or tape inside of tape.
Yeah,
and
that-
then
yeah, that's
smaller
satisfying.
Tape and all that's
Yeah.
satisfying. Like
It's just them sounds, man. Just they freak me
unreal,
out.
man.
It's mad.
What's new with the boys? New happened during the week.
I stayed
With
with
us?
bit
Ah,
Netflix.
yeah, but us. Anything happen?
Not really.
Bit Netflix.
Netflix.
But there's nothing to be doing, man.
Yeah.
I'm going insane.
Can't wait for everything to open back up, man.
And COVID actually probably just break your mental health up.
That-
COVID would fucking murder you.
I'm
As
telling you now,
as
right?
soon as it's over, I'm running down Dublin, buck naked.
Book.
Buck naked.
Like I think that if you look up like the suicide stats before and during COVID,
Yeah, it went
there's
up
going to
higher.
be a mad rise in it.
Obviously.
People are just, it's going to drive people insane.
I would have thought it would have been lower.
No, man, it's just the fact that like, you can't actually do
You
anything
know what I
or
mean?
go
Like,
anywhere.
there's so much people that
You were
use
literally
life to
trapped
cope
in your
with
house.
depression. Like there was people that like going to the gym gets them through their day. Now they don't have a gym to go to. What do they do? You know what I mean?
Go to the
Them
park in the
people.
tide, that's a whole gym in itself.
Oh,
It's sick.
I've never been as mad in my life. A lad pulled up into that park on a wheelchair, stood up off his wheelchair and started doing a leg press. He was faking being in a wheelchair. Like, you were with me. We seen that.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
What was it like? What's happening?
I'm telling you now, see if that happened, I'm telling you now, I'd go buy a lottery.
I don't know, man. I've seen a homeless person like I remember giving her money. I gave her like I think it was like £2, nearly a fiver.
£2.
No, it was £2 or more than that. I don't know, but I remember that. And then when I came out of the shop, she was down the alley, had an iPhone 10 on her phone. I seen the back of the phone. It was the iPhone 10 camera. I was like, I want me change.
What, you think she went off?
Like, boys, I know it's bad.
I think she
but
went off
I
and
wouldn't-
bought that phone with the £2 something that you gave her.
I won't be able to give homeless people money anymore, man, because there's that much fakes. Like, if I know someone's
I prefer
genuinely
to
homeless,
go in and
like,
get them food and water.
Yeah.
Food more, yeah.
much rather hand them
Food,
something to
water,
eat and a
clothes.
drink.
Yeah.
Like,
Get them a good old puffer jacket, man.
you give them money, you know it's either going on drink or else they just don't need money. Like, if you hand them food and they're grateful, you know,
Yeah, like
they're
look at
actually
Ryan. If
homeless.
you handed him money, what's he at?
Every podcast. Every podcast.
It's only been 2. He dug at him last time. It's
Right.
my
Yeah,
turn.
I'm not
Ryan,
digging
we
at him.
apologise for your shitty life
Why are you
choices.
apologising? He definitely won't make it this far.
Fuck him.
Nah, man, this is in 20 minutes. You will not make it this
Lad,
way.
he'll make it to 5 minutes and he'll be like,
He's going
ah,
for
make out to the shed
Right,
Right,
Ryan.
stop, man, stop.
Hold on, no. Ryan, if you're listening to this, right,
I will.
I want you to send me a picture of you kicking the dog.
Whose
Don't
phone was
don't
that?
actually kick the dog, that's mean, but send me a video of the dog. Right, good man. That's how I'd leave it.
Or just stay, you Ryan, forget about it, don't do nothing.
What is this podcast running into? Give me out that book.
Book.
It's
Book.
just, a lot of it is just going to be mounting about Ryan.
No.
Yeah, no, fuck that though. You don't want that. Stay in.
So no news with the boys, no?
None.
What's the maddest conspiracy theory you have?
Woo!
Like your own
Nah,
This is gonna
conspiracy
last.
no,
This is
it's
gonna last
It's
hours.
not
we-
even. It's not even.
It's gonna last hours.
It's not even a conspiracy theory. at this
Everyone
point,
loves a
right?
good conspiracy theory.
But you
though.
know the one about the flat Earth, the way
Yeah.
the people are saying it's flat and all.
Yeah.
Literally watched a video the other day of boys like breaking their own minds, like proving that the Earth is round, and they're flat earthers. Like they believe that the Earth is
Oh,
flat.
why would you actually believe there is that?
I don't man, like there's pictures.
Hold on.
There's like pictures of the Earth, and you can see like the what's that word? Spherical, is that the word?
What?
The spherical. I can't speak English, but you know what I mean. Like
The
you can
sphere.
see like
Because the Earth is a sphere.
no, like the shape.
The sphericality.
Circular shape of it. Not
Where's it
circular.
get-
Boys, I can't speak English. Let me
Yeah,
know.
so you're saying that it's flat.
Boys,
For
no,
sure.
No,
A circle is a 2D shape.
No, you know what I mean? What's like the
A circle is a 2D shape.
What's the 3D shape of a circle?
A sphere.
Yeah. There's fucking the spear shape, or I don't know, but I think
Oh, what are you talking about? Right.
right. There's pictures where you can see that the Earth is just a ball and it's not flat.
Yeah.
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 Are you a flat Earth?
No.
Then why are you saying that it's a circle?
Mercy, I mean, what's the
Lord
3D
have
I'm so
what's
confused.
the 3D version of
A sphere.
Yeah.
Sphere.
It's a sphere. Well, I can't say
No,
that
I think
word.
it's a cuboid, to be honest.
Leave it off.
Could be a
leave it
pyramid.
off, leave it off.
But I definitely think that Australia is going to save the world one day.
Australia's
What?
a weird country, man.
How?
Australia,
Did
no,
you
they're
ever
going.
live-
Listen, right? You tell me. You go over to Australia. What's the first thing you look out for when you go into places?
Snake.
Or a giant spider.
Yeah.
Snake.
You
No,
get
do you know
all the
what?
Australians together in a world crisis. What are they doing?
Snake.
They're taming all of them animals,
Them-
and they're
have
training
you ever
them
seen
up
the
to
videos?
be
They don't
killers.
give a fuck, man. Like I seen a video of someone, there was a black mamba in her house. Like that's like the most venomous yolk in the earth, right?
Did you say black mamba?
Black mamba
A
snake.
black widow is more.
No, I
deadly
mean
than-
snake. Like it's one
You
of the
said
most venomous.
One
snakes.
of the most venomous
Shut up, Trey.
things in the
Shut
world.
up, man. Right?
I thought it was a cobra.
Like this is just some random
Cobras
bird just
are.
living in her house, Australian. She just
Yeah.
grabs it and just pulls the snake over her house like it's nothing. Yeah, man,
Yeah,
if
but
I
like,
go
like-
home and
Ah,
there's a
if
snake in
you
my house,
if
I'm
you
moving.
go in and you're able to lift up a black mamba by yourself and rip it out of your house, what are you, Hulk Hogan?
To be honest, I'll actually probably just shake
Do you
your
know
hand.
how big a
No, I
how
would-
big
I
a
would-
black mamba
if I-
is? Did you ever see
yeah.
Jackass?
Yeah.
Did you ever
they're
see when they're in the
huge,
ball
man.
pit? They're
That's what I mean.
huge.
Like I
My
seen a
buddy,
video
you're
of this bitch doing it.
fighting here.
No, I seen a video of this bitch doing it. I'm like, if I go home and there's a snake in my house, I don't care if the yolk is half a foot long. I am sprinting out of that house.
Yeah, but no, they know a certain way of taking the snake out. Like that's like
Nah, they
just
live there.
no. If it's just there, it's grab by the tail. You have to get out of your house.
Yeah, but they're
If
mad.
it's at the door, grab by the tail, swing back.
Oh,
and
do you
go
ever
on.
see? Do you ever see your man the way he gets a chain and he whacks it on the floor and it goes up and ripples?
Yeah.
Just do that to the snake.
No shade.
Do you ever see a video of your man? He's walking his dog and there's like a snake going for his dog and he just runs up and boots
Oh, and
the
the dog.
snake.
No, the dog literally grabs it in his mouth.
I've seen that one as well.
flings
He
it in
just
the
flings it
air,
away.
man.
But there's one of just this lad and he just boots the snake a kick and it goes flying away.
Oh yeah, this
Man,
is
snakes
Australians
are so
are mad, like.
snakes are so like misunderstood though.
Yeah. I'd be more afraid of spiders than I would be a
Oh
snake.
man, I'm
but
terrified.
Snakes freak
I'm
me out.
terrified of spiders.
Yeah.
My throat was so dry.
I was
like
trying
sand.
to sleep one night and a spider came down from my ceiling or whatever, but I could feel it crawling on my back. I jumped out through my window, no joke.
I felt it crawling on his back.
Yeah, because
Spiders,
I was
nah.
asleep. Like I was.
Man, I don't
sleeping.
even mind spiders.
No, but I remember
They're not that bad.
I was staying in Ryan's house one night, and this was like after. Do you remember just out the road where that lad had like a load of like mad animals, like mad snakes?
Yeah, Carlo.
Yeah, and they all got out. It was like a few days after this, I walked into Ryan's downstairs bathroom to go to the toilet. I lifted up the toilet seat and there was just a big ass snake, like no joke, the size of my hand, just chilling in the
A
toilet.
snake.
In his
Not a
house.
snake, a fucking spider. I mean,
I was wondering.
Yeah, I was wondering too. I was
I
like,
got a
why
snake
is,
in the house.
why is Ryan harboring a snake?
there's
in his
someone,
toilet?
there's someone in the toilet that has a snake.
Harbour the fugitive.
Who is it that has a snake in town?
I don't know.
There's someone, man. It's
Well,
a
we can't really say any
Yeah.
names other than
There's
Ryan
someone
because he
in-
deserves
There's
it.
someone in your
Ryan's-
estate as well that had a little, you know them little tiny sharks, man.
Sharks.
It's no, it's not like not like a big ass shark. It's like one of, you know the small ones people get for like their fish tanks. They only go to like say like a foot long or something. Shove one
Oh,
of
the
them in a
baby
house.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever see people who have them saltwater fish tanks? Have the coral reefs and
Yeah.
all in them. Do you
Man,
know?
Yeah.
Man, they are like you have to pay like 10,000 to keep them in
And
shape.
you have watched that
year.
show, Fish Tanks or something.
Like,
It was
you're
like
the only one.
the boys made,
you were the
they
only
just
one.
made like big massive fish tanks.
You
with
have
it.
a weird-
You,
a
I've
weird
seen you watch that. I
fantasy
just
with
not.
fish.
I won't watch it.
You have a weird
It's
fantasy.
just not
with
my.
fish.
It's not my genre.
I
There.
hate fish. See that fish in my house? I can't wait till the day I get to flush him away. I hate that
Man, that's
fish.
so evil.
I hate that fish.
Poor fish, man.
What has he ever done to you?
Man, we had 5 fish in that fish tank, right? And then we moved house. We moved. Remember when
Let
where
me
I
guess,
used
you
to
ate
live?
them.
Boys, no joke. We came back. The fish were dead.
How long were you gone?
Months.
Exactly.
We forgot about.
Man had to
Yeah,
survive.
that's right.
We forgot about the fish.
Man had to survive. Survival of the fittest.
He turned into a cannibal now. Next time you're in house, I'm going to show you. If any living animal that's small that you put in that, he'll just come up and eat it. Like you put a spider in a rat, man, he just eats it.
Man, do you know
He
that's
scares
called
me.
evolution?
I'm scared of a fish.
Man had to evolve to survive.
I have no idea what's happening anymore. I don't know.
We
We
just
were
lost
meant to
all
talk about
track.
conspiracy theories and just
We've
mumble
lost every single viewer.
Do you have any mad conspiracy theories, Slim?
Let me think.
Take that as a no.
Hold on.
Oh, man, you have to.
I'm trying to think. Like,
Everyone knows at least one.
I forgot.
What do you reckon? Do you reckon like Bigfoot and all that shit?
No. Man, to be honest, no, right? No, like,
there
this is my theory about Bigfoot, right? I can bet anything. The first sight of Bigfoot, it was just a bear standing up and
Yeah.
he was skinny.
No,
then,
but
then someone just said, "Oh, it's a Sasquatch."
there
It's
was a breed of giant gorillas back like during the Dino age. They were Gigantopithecus.
Did they not form into us?
No,
No.
they were wiped out with the
right, yeah,
dinosaurs. But
suppose.
what Bigfoot is a Gigantopithecus. It's literally just
That's
a
a
giant
mad
gorilla.
word to say.
Isn't it?
I know,
Yeah,
like I
see,
don't
man,
believe in the
That
Bigfoot.
doesn't really roll off the tongue.
And,
I
if you,
believe
and
it.
if you think it's not the right word, if you think that word is made up,
I'm
Google
going
it.
to trust you with that one.
Google it.
But no,
Anyone watching that think that's fake, Google it. Gigantopithecus.
I don't believe in like
I don't.
Bigfoot and all, but there has to be. There has to
Someone's
be a
going
load,
to Google that.
There has to
Yeah.
be a load of animals out there that we don't know about. Think, well, what are them? They're like a lizard that can camouflage.
A chameleon.
Them, like right? they can camouflage, but there has to be
Yeah.
another animal out there that just has like a madder way of camouflaging that's so good that
So
they
you're
can't be
telling
caught.
me that there's something like the Predator going around Earth?
You never know, man. You know what I mean? You'd never know.
Yeah, I thought. Man, did you ever see the movie The Meg?
Yeah,
I was watching that,
that's
right?
a good ass movie.
I was watching that, and apparently there's actually more ocean underneath the sand at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
You just have to get through it.
Yeah, you have to get down to the
Man,
core.
well, like, the things like that are down there, I want to know.
Man, it's mad.
Man, you never know.
I want to know.
Do you know what? This is actually funny. I was talking with my uncle about the Meg because he is absolutely. I'm sorry for listening to this old Jim, but you're brain dead a bit, bro. He was
You're
asking.
rude, lad.
He was asking how were they living? How were they living down under the water? And I had to explain to him that it was a film. But he was like, how is that? Like, how did they get the film down there? He asked, how did they get the film set down there? How were they surviving?
Oh
It actually hurt my head a little bit, to be honest.
Oh,
But Jim,
fuck.
you're a good old sport. You give me a giggle.
He's a good old sport.
Well, I nearly spat my mouth full of water on you. I'm sorry.
Why'd you hit him? Just tell him that you're right beside him.
No, but man.
I just seen a weird spike in this audio. Looks like the inside of a toaster.
Man,
Grill,
inside
is it?
of a toaster, Killian Malone is a railroad roaster.
What's with this?
I don't know,
Oh
lad.
no, this is a fucking rap.
What, do you want beat?
Do you want to be?
No, I don't want to be. What time are we on?
Half an hour.
Should we call it there?
No.
Why?
Frick that.
Just cut it up, let it into the next one.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
See
Wait,
you
I need
after.
the outro. Right, everybody, that is going to be the end of the podcast. Hounds Talk, Houndcast number 2. I hope everybody enjoyed. Please do like and share with your friends. It would be a great help to help us grow. Once we grow, we can get better at doing this and hopefully create more content that you'll enjoy. So, good night,
Peace
goodbye.
out.
Everybody stay safe in these hard times.